Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go over how to create a recovery drive for Windows 10. The recovery drive is simply a copy of your Windows 10 environment that you store on an external USB flash drive. You can then use that drive to boot, troubleshoot, and even reinstall Windows. What it's not is a backup of your documents, applications, or settings, so make sure you're performing regular backups. For a recovery drive with just the troubleshooting tools, you'll need a USB flash drive with at least 1 GB of free space. For a complete recovery drive that includes the system files that can be used to restore your system, you'll need at least 16 GB. And since Microsoft continually updates Windows 10, you'll need to periodically create a new recovery drive to include those updates. The Microsoft recommendation is to create a new recovery drive annually. Now that we have that basic information covered, let's get started building our recovery drive. There's a program located in our Windows environment in the System32 directory that's named recoverydrive.exe. You can find the program in the control panel under Recovery, or you can simply type in Recovery in the search box and then select Create a Recovery Drive. Now here we're told that we can use the recovery drive to reset our PC or troubleshoot problems. And we'll need to include the system files to give us the ability to reinstall Windows. By default, the backup system files to the recovery drive is selected. If we were to uncheck that box, we would only need a drive with at least 1 GB of space. With the system files included, we need at least 16 GB of storage. I recommend leaving the box checked so that you have a full recovery drive. So let's click Next. Now we're presented with a list of external USB drives. Pay close attention to the warning about the drive being erased. You might consider disconnecting any external drives you have other than the one that you're using for the recovery drive, so you can decrease the chances of deleting anything of value. So now we're going to select the drive and click Next. Now you're given one last warning about the drive being deleted, so be certain that you have selected a drive that doesn't contain anything of value. Now you can click Create and the process will begin. Now it begins by formatting the drive, and then it copies the utilities and then the system files to the drive if you've selected the Include System Files option. Now when you copy those system files, it takes a considerable amount of time, so I'm going to speed up the video. The recovery drive is now ready, so we're going to click Finish. Now let's go into the File Explorer and take a look at the recovery drive. We can see the contents of the drive in the File Explorer. Now we click on the properties of the drive and we can see that the drive is now taking about 6.7 GB of space. So your USB flash drive can now be used to boot your PC and run troubleshooting or reinstallation of Windows. Now you may need to consult your PC manufacturer for information on enabling your system to boot from a USB flash drive. That concludes our tutorial on how to create a recovery drive for Windows 10. I hope the information was helpful. If you like this type of content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.